Welcome back, everyone, to... Perry, what was the name of the one thing that we're going to use for this now?
The Anime Journey series.
Yes. Welcome back to the, as of now, appropriately titled Anime Journeys. I am Lenny, and I am joined by Perry
Hola, señores and señoritas.
and Jalen.
Hi, hi.
So, we are back once again with Gun X Sword. We are going to be watching another set of episodes for you today. This one is going to be Follow the X Spot, which is, this is the fan service episode. I discussed it a little bit in the last session, but in short, I have a hypothesis that most, if not all, anime, barring, ones for, very small children, have a quota of fan service that they have to meet. And since this show is, while not absent, it's very light on fan service for most of its running, I believe they decided to take all of it and just cram it into this one episode and then move on after this as if it never happened. So you guys are going to get to see that. And then following this, we'll get back into, the other stuff. Mind you, this isn't a bad episode by any stretch, but you're going to watch it and you're immediately going to know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, fan service.
Well, I'm wondering what the scale of the fan service is going to be like for this. Is it going to be are we going to see like a Gurren Lagann level of fan service of where it's there but it's not super obnoxious, or are we going to see like a To Love Ru or DXD level of fan service where it's everywhere?
Or is it like that one episode of Outlaw Star?
You will see. I'm going to say I'll just let you see. I won't spoil it.
Oh, okay.
Alright. And off it goes. Episode 17.
The thumbnail says all.
Yep.
I mean, at least it's not setting up unrealistic expectations.
Well, we know exactly what we're in for this.
And you know what would happen to Metal Gear Solid 3. Where in the world did she get the camel mule thing?
It was in the last episode.
Right, I forgot.
Oh.
But the everlasting crap.
It's the boys.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, they got holy shit. We went from
What the hell?
traveling to just getting the white base from Gundam. What the hell?
Yep.
Oh. Still asleep.
I just imagine having a nice lunch with this old ass man who's fucking asleep.
He's a ladies' man, what can I say?
Narcoleptic.
That was so
Just
quick.
freaking roundhouse kicked him. Please give me a gif of that. I want to have it on repeat.
That was amazing.
Emmett took the words right out of my mouth.
Fun's like, why do I have friends?
I need to be mopey. I can't be mopey with everyone else around.
Oh, you could have let him inside. What in the world?
He's just gonna fall off as soon as they take off. It's like,
All right.
dodging a question. I'm suspicious. I suspect that he is evil. Oh,
Is
sure.
Josh okay? I just realized he's just laying there.
So basically, this is just Outlaw Star. Are we literally about to have Wendy? Yes, my face exactly. All right, I am officially annoyed.
That's super extra.
He's a bigger lump than the actual lump. Oh, it's the fabric. Ooh.
Jesus, Carmen.
Someone's really throwing shade.
What in the world? All right.
No.
What? Oh.
So you're basically just trying to create Themyscira.
Ninja Warrior.
This just become Icon. Only thing we're missing is a bunch of chocolate-covered banana dildos.
She was standing there the whole time.
Yep.
They have like a comm system inside there where it's just like, okay, man, miss, you don't need to come out now. God damn it.
Oh, hey, Ray.
Oh god, not you.
Oh, Cameo's so happy. Wow.
You didn't think this over?
Oh no.
You went to a kingdom that is full of water and you didn't think there'd be swimming involved with swimsuits.
Listen to this.
Oh god. Wait, he was living it up? What the Oh man.
Yes, you're hurt the ex-husband.
Yeah, I was gonna just say that. Oh hey.
It's Mustache Man.
Yep, told you to come back.
Why did you put it like that?
Ow!
This man has the 5 o'clock shadow for that bullshit.
The hell are those things staying on?
It's glued to her skin.
Well, that must suck to take. Oh god, this broad.
She, I did ask if she was gonna be here. Lenny was like, "Everyone's gonna be here."
Oh god. Well,
They really made her put on a different bathing suit.
Yep.
at least it's not the guys doing it in this instance. Also, holy shit.
Yep.
She's tall as hell. What the world?
It's an Amazonian.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Jeez. Hey,
Wendy,
Wendy,
there's only girls here.
gotta kind of get rid of your stupid modesty, okay? It's not gonna help you here. I'm sorry. Shut up quick.
Marianne's too thick.
Yes, she's too
One
busty to
thing
not be
thick is-
caught.
Too thick is a disadvantage.
No way. What the hell?
Snap, 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 snap. How do you not notice that?
Wow.
I would call this bullshit. That smug turtle.
What in the world?
Oh,
What did I tell you? Kameo is the hidden mastermind of this show.
I'm starting to believe that now just because of that.
Good old Ray.
Fucking Ray.
Excuse me while I exert my ability to not give a fuck.
Oh, okay. She's fucking stuck. Oh god. What in the world?
What makes you think that?
Wow.
How are they flying with that?
Aerodynamics.
Falling with style. Oh, get ready.
Wow. What in the world?
I'm so glad they
What
decided
the
to censor that. Oh. Wordplay.
Woo.
That was a thing.
Did I tell you, or did I tell you?
That was
You did. You did tell.
Lenny.
Yeah.
That was just as good as the Outlaw Star episode.
Hell yes. And
I would give a slight bit of edge to the Outlaw Star episode just on the basis that Gene had every opportunity to be in that area and be as pervy as he wanted to, but he didn't.
Yeah. He had a mission that episode.
Yeah, he had a mission and he succeeded in it. It was only to be pervy towards one specific woman, but it wasn't a matter of he wanted to do it. It was a matter of him doing it to get something.
Yeah.
yep.
If there's one thing that he loves more than sexy women, it's bullets for his gun.
Man's got
That
priorities.
is true.
Oh yeah, that was. I would just give a slight edge to the Outlaw Star episode for that.
So she invented the stretchiest material known to man and made a whole bunch of bikinis out of it.
Yep, and then her own personal one is made of similar, if not the same material that the Mustache Crew made their mustaches out of.
Ah.
Hence why it's like a sort of, bendable, controllable metal.
That makes so much more sense now, despite the fact that it's still stupid.
Oh no,
And
it's retarded, but it's it's amazing.
on top of that, prototype swimsuits for guys that literally just show off the entire package.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yeah, they definitely had to censor that. Like, mind you, this is the uncut one. Like, some of the stuff that, when they aired this, they had to censor a lot of stuff in this episode. But even in the uncut one, they had to censor that, and that makes sense.
Understandable, because I don't think even Borat could get away with that.
Nope, they can't.
I just have one question regarding that swimsuit to the Queen. Does that thing stretch if it's flaccid, or is it always erect? I'm sorry, but I have to know this.
I'd imagine, based on the context of what we saw it in, that it's probably designed to not be flaccid.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Like, I don't think the wings would be fit proportionally if you're not. It also would probably have to be, either, adaptable to the user or made specifically for the user, because, well, I mean, let's just be, if you're not that hung, then it's just... it's gonna be like if you're wearing an oversized sweater, it's just gonna be kind of limpy.
I know, that's why I'm curious. It's like, so if it makes you constantly erect, does that mean there's Viagra-induced injections into the dong?
Who knows? There could be any number of reasons.
That sounds like torture.
Maybe that's just how he felt at that moment. He's just like, hey, I'm gonna try and reunite with my wife. This is an exciting moment.
Granted, can't fault the dude for. At least it was a good move.
And
it's weird as hell, but a good move.
I just love Vaughn's reaction when they just are there and they just go to bed. It's just the middle of the fucking day.
Is it true they don't have underwear? Go to bed.
He's basically Morgan in this episode.
Yep.
Oh man.
But yeah, so this does, as much as it is just a, for the most part, throwaway fan servicey episode, it does still play into how they get going forward. So they're not going to completely ignore that this happened, on account of what you saw with Fossilina and the beard guy and the ship they're about to use, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways.
So it does at least still have some point.
Yeah, so it does serve some purpose, but we know what the real purpose of this episode was, so.
That was definitely a thing.
Yep. Alright, we're on to this. This is, back to this here.
Wow.
He's just screwing with him, isn't he?
To be fair, that was too absurd to be a joke.
Yeah. That chin. Her fingers. Is your problem, brat? Right, we have
Rod.
another edge lord in the making.
Yep.
Well then. So they've been stuck
They
on this
have
whole
a
time?
still monster?
Yeah. Still just as excited as ever.
Poor bastard.
I hate your haircut, your stupid face. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Damn.
Oh, they're all drunk
That's
and
all they
passed
do. I
out.
love it.
Ow.
It's on the Fawn. It's on the table. It's
Jesus,
off the
Fawn.
table.
I doubt he cares.
I know he does, but still.
At least he's trimming the verge.
So she can make swimsuits herself.
So just typical genocide.
Oh, Jesus. That was a bad move, honestly.
Stupid. Say that with a gun to your head. I think he's just using him. Oh, a foil.
I just realized
But
Endless Illusion is Space Australia.
pretty much.
Huh.
Oh, hello. Damn. Pretty rad looking armor.
Oh man, the Soldat looks like a prototype version of the Lancelot from Code Geass.
Wow. Well, I will admit, I kind of like the fact that a lot of this is calling back to stuff established in previous episodes.
Yep.
Yeah, that's nice.
You what? Don't leave us hanging like that.
That was an episode.
Yep.
Oh,
All right, Jalen. I remember you said before you needed a bit more where you can make like a call for what you think on the claw. Did this give you enough?
Yeah, it gives me enough. He's fucking nuts.
Oh, dude, I fucking love the claw, man. He's batshit.
he's such a sociopath. He doesn't know when he's killing someone.
Yep. Yeah, the
Crazy.
when for this episode, when I talk to like people about it, there's a lot of debate as to whether or not he's sincere. Like some people think it's like an act, and some people are actually like not sure if he knows what's going on. And I think both are plausible. Like he seems smart enough to be a manipulator and do that, but he also seems like oddly sincere enough to actually do something like that and react that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, typically, if you're gonna have someone who's like a manipulator like that, usually, give at least one real concrete hint.
Yep.
Whereas so far it's been extremely ambiguous.
Yep. Very true. So, with that, we're going to go to the next episode, unless you guys have any other comments you have for this one.
Man, all that food in this episode looks good. What the hell?
Sorry, say again, Jalen?
I said all the food in that episode looked good.
Oh, yeah, it looked great.
No, we got a
When
new
Vaughn had
theme.
to ruin it with all the condiments again.
Yep.
Yes, I'll be right back.
But yeah, man, the Sawdad literally looks like a prototype version of the Lancelot.
Yep, I fucking love his design in that, man.
So we get to see the old man group do their thing again, huh?
Yep. They'll be back in the picture.
An old waitress girl had to come along because she had to be pink.
Yep.
Makes sense. So, Lenny.
Yeah.
How are you feeling on this rewatch?
I'm loving it, man. Like, this is my fourth watch through of the series, and it just gets better every time. You know, I keep noticing things that I didn't notice the first time around. I keep finding more stuff to comment on and enjoy and whatnot. It's just a good time, and me being able to kind of view it in comparison to other media, because like in between each session that I've watched this, I've watched other shows and I can kind of compare and contrast them. So I have a better perspective each time I watch it, and plus hearing you guys react to it also is it's a treat, because like I know what's coming, and so when I'm like sitting there and I'm like, oh man, what are they gonna think of this thing, and then it happens, and so far at least every notable or cool moment is something you guys have given a pretty satisfying reaction to. So
that's good.
Yeah, I'm just glad you guys are watching it, because like although I have a pretty high amount of people who like watch this and like it, I have had a couple of people who are like, it's fine, and like here's the thing, it's fine is the thing that hurts me the most for certain things, because if it's great, then it's great. If they say it's bad, they could be like, okay, well, clearly it's not to your taste, like maybe it's a genre you don't like, maybe there's something else about it, like I've got a friend who like doesn't really like romance plots in general, like he just finds them really sappy. So like that I can kind of pinpoint. If someone just says, it's fine, that means that it's like a general agreement to it being quality, but there's just no enthusiasm behind it. And so there's not a way for me to say convince them of something's quality, because they already agree that it's like good, just not to the same degree that I do. And at that point, it's like splitting hairs. And then it becomes like, because I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that, how dare you don't like it to the degree that I do, And it's like, what the fuck,
No, I got you.
Sorry, fellas, I'm back. I just didn't want to interrupt you.
Oh, no, it's good, yeah. So we're just talking about the nature of all this. So I'm gonna go here to the next episode. Alright, we are on episode 19. Prayer's End. And gotta love that thumbnail.
Oh man, it's going full gold.
Yep.
Yeah, now I see it from afar. The El Dorado does definitely look like Gal Geiger.
Yep.
It really does. Didn't this come after G Gundam?
Yeah.
I was about to say, I wonder if they're going to do a Shining Finger reference.
They might.
I still think that armor looks so badass in terms of the wings.
Oh, it's great, man.
This looks like an armored dragonfly. Sin of Friday?
Yep.
Do they share an armor?
And this kid's got some issues. Oh, it's twins. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, there's two sins, one of Friday and one of Saturday. So, Carmen, what are you doing?
What in the world?
Stretching.
That she just got an itch she can't scratch or something?
You doing her riding cowgirl exercises or something? Wow, you could have literally not picked a worse guard.
He's gonna drown it in condiments. You're setting yourself up for failure.
Yeah, you probably should have just poured all the condiments on there in the first place, save him the trouble.
He would have really appreciated that.
Oh god, she is so trying hard. Oh, Priscilla, just stop. You're just embarrassing yourself. It's not wrong.
Yeah.
Ow. Just eat it, Vaughn.
Is he thinking about the condiments?
Really?
Oh god. Oh no.
Poor Wendy.
Oh shit!
Hey,
But
how is
not
their thing
cool.
still intact?
They just rebuilt it.
Or maybe there are two of them.
2 would make more sense.
Wow. You were almost like the worst parent ever.
To be fair, he is. Considering his son is dead,
True.
but I don't think he sees them as children.
Maybe. No, they're not going to just be a decoy.
Man, you see all the booze they drank, man, they're ready to go.
He's still asleep. What?
It hooks into her back like a tail, so that's why she's able to move so fast.
Now this is feeling like Robot Wars. Her thing is tiny compared to them.
I do like that they're different sizes. Straight up just super mode.
They're basically the Undertaker of mechs.
Now Ray's been putting in work.
Yep.
Apparently, he's just been going nonstop.
Busy lad.
We actually haven't seen Dawn in a long time.
Yeah, it's been a little bit.
True.
I like how they remembered he has to come from the air, and it's like, oh shit, we're into the ocean.
His one weakness.
Yep.
A neat weakness that Big O doesn't share.
He comes from under the ground.
Oh shit.
Fusion Ha. Oh wow, they can fuse and unfuse at will like that? That's broke.
Yeah, that is. Doesn't care.
It's only episode. Freaking. Oh god, I remember this episode is what, 19?
Yep.
And they're already deep in the water.
Yep.
Literally. Or not in your old age, Carmen.
Yeah, there are actually old people in this story.
Nice move.
He's got a point there.
True. They're playing a theme song.
Yep.
Just do it already. Ow. Kill him. Kill him now. Nice. End him now.
Where did he get
Show
that
no
from?
mercy.
He pulled it out.
Damn.
He pulled it out from his thing.
That's basically a 50 cal sniper rifle at point blank. Oh.
Ooh boy.
Oh. Not the good one. A lot. All right, just end him. End his misery now.
Yeah, if you let him live, he'll come back stronger.
Thanks, Ray.
Damn, that was both of them.
Yep.
I was expecting at least one to survive.
Nope. He had no chill. If it was the other way around, she probably would have ran.
Mhm.
But
I will admit, I wish happened.
Yeah, me too.
Like, Kurosa was getting really on my nerves.
Well, I just wanted to see Melissa go ape shit.
That would
I
have been
will
fun
admit that would have
too.
been cool to see too, but at the same time, it's like, no, you're too precious. I'm sorry.
Well, shit, now this is what, Fossilina and Michael now?
Yeah, Lenny, is that right?
Let's see. Okay, so there's Fossilina, Michael, Carosa, Melissa, Wu, Godved, and Vaughn for this total of 7. So yeah, it's just Michael and Fossilina.
Mm-hmm.
And it's probably likely that the Claw has his own armor.
Who knows?
The claw has a super armor where it's just a claw.
It's a collection of the corpses of the past armors.
Oh, that'd be an abomination. Ugh.
Would be, but I mean, would you be surprised?
Honestly, it'd be really cool.
Probably. It's basically it's essentially Dark Gundam.
Mm.
Oh, at least that's one. At least that's another annoying character out of the way.
Yep.
Perry, you get rewarded for hating this character just by having him dead.
That's right.
Pretty much. I'm sorry. I know it's just like, but they're just kids. Like, no, I'm fine with Melissa. She's fine. It's Kurosa that I want to see just get a bullet through him.
And Kurosa wasn't even that bad.
Just annoying. Super territorial and embrace it to everybody. There's literally no reason why I should feel sorry for him. It's like, but everyone will abandon me. If you keep acting like that, yes.
So the intro is a little different now.
Oh, okay.
Probably gonna get a couple of blackouts too.
Yep. And also, I don't know if you saw it earlier, but now the moon is in there.
Because
Oh,
it's important.
Yep, they got blacked out.
there's something different.
Yeah.
Oh, they already showed that.
Fossilina's on- It's probably fossil. Oh wait, what?
Was that the fucking Death Star?
No, that other armor, that was Diablo.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. I couldn't recognize it for a second. I thought, oh, that might be Fossilina's armor.
You'll recognize Fossilina's armor.
Well, don't tell me it's a lewd lady.
You'll definitely recognize it, and you'll see it when it comes up, Perry. You'll like it. I discussed it with you before we watched this show.
All right, it'll jog my memory somehow.
Yeah.
You literally just made a more wordy version of what Wilson said in House.
Well, this is anime, so it has to be more wordy.
Oh.
Mm. Wow.
Crying out loud, guys. Oh, it's called Stupid.
The two go hand in hand sometimes. Vaughn?
Seriously.
Ooh, really?
Huh.
So is he injured or he just losing his eyesight?
Oh, he was injured.
And now his aim is off, which is
Shit,
pretty
for
much
a
the only
man
thing he's
who-
good at.
Right? Ray joins the crew because he can't aim anymore.
That's
What's
not part
Vaughn-
of Vaughn's shtick.
What's Vaughn gonna do? Slice the table in two?
Oh boy.
He did it. Oh, there's actually a little gash there too. Huh? She wants him to look like a prisoner? Oh.
I think she's slightly aroused. She's gonna kill him, isn't she? Question, how old is he?
He needs an adult. She
Yes.
is the adult.
Oh no. The Ara vibes are too strong.
Mm-hmm. Jesus, Josh.
And then Priscilla got it.
And then Wendy's
Chill.
heart broke. Oh shit, really?
Yep, the snoo.
She said it before. She said he'll turn him into a man. That was back at Xana Junction.
Ara revives indeed.
I called it. Oh my.
That was a lot more than I expected.
Yep.
Yeah. Also, holy shit, the back. It's a massive scar.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe that was part of her reconstruction.
Maybe.
He just die?
Yep.
He panicked himself to death.
Or blood loss? Okay, you gotta call him out. Do it now. Do it, Wendy. Do it now. Call him out already. Jeez.
Honestly, there's nothing to call out, Barry. If he has to fight him.
I
More
know he's
likely
going
gonna have
to, but
kill
I
him.
just want Wendy to call Vaughn out on his shit.
This is the one time I'm gonna actually defend Vaughn and say, like, there's not much she could say back to that except for, like, I hate that you gotta kill my brother, but if he's gonna do that,
Hey, what the? Considering that Vaughn literally said, "It's like I will kill your brother if he gets in my way, in order to get to the claw." You haven't. Slap his hand. Slap it.
the boss is gonna come like, the claw.
That's in some bullshit.
Well then.
fucking nuts.
She's crazy.
Yep.
She is on the batshit scary crazy out of 10.
Yep.
I don't even know what to say to her. Like, I almost want to say she's more fun gone the claws and the ambition.
Yeah, she's like God. I don't want to say Bellatrix, but like that lady that's so enamored with the crazy man that she's crazier than the crazy man.
Yeah. I mean, I know this is probably not an accurate description or a comparison, but kind of like how Harley Quinn was with the Joker, but you could still kind of tell that Harley was mildly sane.
In comparison.
In comparison to the Joker, like Joker is full on nuts, whereas Harley, semblance of sanity, and it's more like she was putting on an act for the Joker, and there was always some level of reluctance. Until the Joker pushed her to the breaking point that she finally said no. And in this case, Fossilina is like, no, you're basically what would happen if Harley Quinn went over the edge.
Yeah. And I'll say this. This is something of note, and this is what I've discussed in the past in regards to, like, say, fan servicey stuff, alright?
Mm-hmm.
That sex scene earlier is a really good example of fan service I'm in favor of, because that isn't like a cheap gag that you can just kind of throw in anywhere. Like, compared to, we'll say, the common thing, which is the Inuyasha thing of, like, oh man, I walked in and you were naked, or the, oh no, I fell down on top of your boobies, or, you know, oh man, I fell down and your skirt blew up, you know. You could insert that into literally any scene in any given anime anywhere, and it wouldn't, like, affect the plot or the pacing. It would just be a gag, and in my view, that, to me, is something that's, like, kind of low effort, you know, and it's also kind of tame. You know, it's something where, like, you'll make 12-year-olds blush, you know, but it's like, whatever. But this is an actual, it's an actual sex scene. It's not like a tease or, like, a hint of something. It's like, no, they actually had intercourse. And B, it's actually, a scene that's in there that has, like, ramifications and consequences for the characters involved.
Yeah.
You know, so that there's a lot, to me, there's a lot more thought that went into it. Like, they didn't just do that because they wanted to see Fossilina naked. Like, they could have done that in the swimsuit episode, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. Not like, and that's not like, I'm not like an arbiter of quality when it comes to fan service or anything, but if I were to advocate for a kind of fan service, I'd like for it to be, like, just to be honest, I want to have some balls. Like, if you're gonna, like, have things involving, like, sexual stuff happen, just have them actually be naked or actually have sex, instead of just this, like teasy puppy love middle school bullshit. Like, just go, do it, have a spine, and there you go. And
I'm pretty sure Fossilina would, but unfortunately she had to have it replaced.
Right. Of note, Fossilina was a former prostitute.
Oh.
That explains so much.
Yes, and she was rescued by the Claw from her life as a prostitute.
Life as a
Everything
whole
makes sense.
Yep.
all adds up now.
Yep.
One
there you
thing I
go.
really liked about this episode is that we heard the Claw's plan from like 3 different perspectives.
Yep.
You kind of get a sense that it's somewhat inconsistent between who's saying it.
Yeah. The general gist, to put in the simplest of terms, is he will die and put himself, for lack of a better word, into these flowers that they've gathered and spread them around the world, and then everyone, whether it's like actual mind control or just like subtle manipulation, will either think like him or have the same goals as him or whatever. And therefore, since he's at least at heart a supposedly an altruistic being, no one will ever want to hurt each other anymore, and the whole world will be at peace. So you just, giant mind control the world into being, pacifists.
Naruto stole its climax from this show.
That's right.
And I don't know why, but for some reason this also reminds me of the end of Batman Begins, where essentially they're vaporizing a drug-induced compound over the course of an entire widespread area to induce essentially the same mind-altering effect on the populace.
That's right.
But in this case, it's undocile, whereas in Batman Begins, it was to induce fear and to tear a city apart.
Yeah. And so we'll say this show is basically set up, we'll say, the philosophical argument of basically, would you rather have a bunch of collectivist pacifists in the sense of you are no longer an individual, but no one will get harmed, or do you want to be a bunch of arguably, or potentially, I should say, violent but individuals? So you'll retain your individuality, but, people may get hurt as a result. And that's kind of what they're weighing in regards to the protagonist versus the antagonist here.
I'm with Vaughn. I want to slice up all the tables.
Yep.
They at least got away with the whole like, oh, we're not so different, you and I. It's like, okay, for once you actually have some ground to stand on.
Yep.
both of you are relentlessly pursuing a goal. In the case of Vaughn pursuing the death of the Claw, and the Claw is essentially, it's like, hey, turning everyone into a collective pacifist. So both of them are relentless in pursuing their goal. And also they have both killed a considerable number of people on their own accord to get their goal accomplished.
Yep. That's also why he was like proud of Ray. You know, when they initially met him, he's like, "See, Wendy, that's a dream right there."
But he's just like, sorry, but I can't let you accomplish your dream just yet. Not until mine is done. And then it's like, you're not letting Ray accomplish his goal. You're cheating him out of it.
Yeah.
First of all, sly move. Also, you dirty bastard.
Yep.
You know, it's a shame. All Ray needs to do is take a slight detour to a glasses store. He'll be ready to go.
Yep.
Pretty much.
That's not going to happen.
No. He is too stubborn.
I want to see Ray with glasses.
I guess we'll move on to the next episode.
Yep, this is the last one for the night. Episode 21, Prayers to Heaven and Peace on Earth.
Well, Jesus, the last 3 episodes have had like prayers in them.
Yep. And you'll dig this, Perry. I think you'll be amused by the way that Fossilina pilots her mech.
Why, is she going to be riding cowgirl the entire time, or just a bunch of different sexual positions?
You'll just have to wait and see.
I'm just going to assume that dodging of an answer is the answer.
You never know. It could be anything at this rate, you know.
She's going to be humping in the mech, isn't she?
Are you saying that she rides it like the Nightmare Frames from Code Geass?
I don't know. I've never seen Code Geass.
I'm not saying nothing.
Lenny.
Yes,
Are you saying she turns into a werewolf? I'm not saying anything. You know, I don't know.
Lenny, don't let me make any more connections.
She has sex in the mech to ride the mech.
He's got puppies.
She better not be sitting on like a wooden horse.
Yep, that's exactly what I was imagining.
It looks like a flower. So far, it seems like Vaughn has the most elaborate summoning.
Yep. It should be noted that when they're talking about all these research labs and such, like, they basically enhanced all the original 7 past their original models.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she's on a pole.
Yes.
Yeah, the last thing. Yep, this was the last bit I saw. I was like, oh yeah, she pole dances for the mech.
That's right. And we had a discussion on this a while ago, and you were like, I wonder if there's ever been like a mech controlled by a stripper pole. And I'm like, have I got a show for you?
Wow.
Oh my god.
That's right.
Did you actually ask that exact question?
Yes, you did, Barry, didn't you?
I don't remember asking
You did!
this.
I swear you did.
What were we talking about that made me ask that?
It was like, hang on, I'm gonna pause that here. I was like, you were in a class, and like I think it was like anime club, and they showed some girl in like a mech outfit or something, and the girls in front of you were like, they were kind of like offended by it. They're like, man, it's so like skimpy and objectifying, and you're like, oh man, if I'd shown you some stuff, like this is tame compared to what I could see, and then on that note, you were like wanting to get like a figurine of one of them to bring into class just to get them even more riled up. And then that like followed up with the idea of, is there a mech that like a mech rider or a female mech rider who uses a stripper pole? And I'm like, someday, Perry. Someday
I'm trying to flash back. It's like you said that this was during an anime fandom class or something.
You were in anime club
year.
at some point. It was either last year or the year before. You were in some class. I think you were taking classes in California. Yeah.
Oh my god, I do remember this now.
Yeah, we did it.
I was there in that conversation too.
So you remember me saying this?
Yeah, I remember you asking, is there a mech rider who uses a stripper pole? And ta-da!
Oh, while I go eat some crow.
Your prayers to heaven have been answered, and now there is peace on earth.
I am baffled that this is the show that has, of all the shows in all the anime, this is the one that has the mech anime stripper pole.
That's right.
Well, now I am very curious to see where this goes.
Oh,
Proceed.
It's great.
Honestly, I kind of wish we recorded that conversation just to make sure I was
we're still recording.
For. Oh, I know. I meant the previous one.
The one from a year ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Actually mentioned.
Wendy still hasn't shot that gun. I want her to shoot Michael with it.
She's gonna use that one bullet on him. Oh, the suggestiveness. Too bad. I think your target demographic is much younger than you.
Saran wrap. I don't know about that.
I find that very questionable.
Who can say?
with the space stuff on it, looks like a damn super soaker.
He's lost his V card, therefore he is immune to all things that stress him out.
Yep,
Oh yeah, he's still riding off that high, isn't he?
that's right. He's a man
He's
now.
same energy that Baki was.
Oh shit, he's unstoppable now.
Vaughn, have sex with someone that isn't your wife.
Oh god.
Certainly not Wendy because she's not of age yet.
Priscilla either.
Yes, also Priscilla.
I thought she was. Then again, they never say, so I could be wrong.
She looks too young.
I'd say she looks like around 16 to 17.
Yeah. If Carmen is one of the good ages, Priscilla looks younger than that.
Granted, anime ages are bullshit anyways. It's just a matter of, let's just be on the safe side.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a drill to give him?
He's just gonna shoot it. Oh, it can
She can turn
camouflage.
invisible?
Camouflage.
Oh, that makes more sense. Hot and bothered. I'm pretty sure she just wants to distract you.
Run away, Vaughn.
Do not stick your D in crazy.
I don't think you can handle this, man.
Michael's lucky enough to be alive. You gonna fire that thing in the moon?
Yeah. The moon's important.
I mean, it's like, is he gonna fire Saudon at the moon and obliterate it?
No, I'm pretty sure since this was a prison planet, the moon has some like observatory.
Moon base. I should also mention this when I was talking about those upgrades before. So, Vaughn and Godved are the only people who have a symbiotic relationship with their armors. The rest of them were modified, so that's not a requirement.
Oh, okay.
Yep. But they're talking about how they like Vaughn.
Oh.
This man who won't return anybody's feelings.
Pretty sure he would turn every one of them down.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you're not Elena. I must have my vengeance. Mirror Claw.
You guys recognize this one?
Shit.
Oh, God. I feel like I should.
From the island.
Oh, damn.
That's conveniently the length of one episode.
Too bad this episode's half over.
True. It'll probably be by halfway of the next episode. Pipe always seems to get caught in attacks. Yes. This woman's not vanilla enough for Vaughn. Vaughn is not versed in the world of innuendos.
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry, but I'm pretty sure you lose that category to Anna.
Wait, what?
Sense some denial. Oh yeah, I was wondering when she'd start using that.
She's been using it for quite a while, actually.
Oh, okay. No, I meant like in this particular fight.
Oh, okay.
I'll just say, you've got a bunch of guns in your ass. Just use them. Lemon say that's meant to be an Astro Boy reference.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, never mind. I was wrong about the countdown. Running by anime time logic.
They've been fighting for quite a while now.
Oh, he can't.
What shit?
He's gonna stab her. What?
Oh, wow.
fixed.
Oh my.
They fucked it up so bad.
Oh my goodness.
Out of nowhere, dynamic entry.
Oh no, but he can't aim because he doesn't have any glasses.
Is Ray gonna kill Michael?
No way. Remember, he can't see.
True. That is a big gun.
Oh wow, all his arms too.
Ow.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's a problem.
It's a big fucking problem.
So this is it. This is Dan's last stand.
What?
Stranger danger. Stranger
No, 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 a million times no.
Ah.
Creeper, the creeper levels just went up by a factor of 1 million.
So we got Fossilina preying on everyone. And then I know he doesn't mean it in a sexual way, but the fact that he said it like that, oh my god.
Yeah, he didn't call it like a meeting or a parlay or a hangout. He called it a date.
I literally just had my skin crawl thinking about that. It's like, no, absolutely not. I mean, granted, knowing Vaughn, if he heard about this, like he would just say, "Do it," just so that way he gets me close to the claw and I can kill him, or some crap like that. It's like, no.
I mean, what if that does happen?
Oh, this was gonna happen. He's been so luck track minded about it. The closer everyone gets to him, the more insane with his and bloodlust that he becomes.
Yep.
But man, Dan can't heal anymore, huh?
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, Salad's out of commission. He's whew.
Oh shit. Fucking Vaughn's gonna die then, isn't he?
Yeah, if you don't ride after a certain amount of time, then you die, and that also means his injuries won't heal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because those things like insta heal when he's in Dan. So
yeah, considering the fact that he's like both of what was it? His hands and his feet got pierced by Fossilina's staff.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I meant like Vaughn's injuries. Like if Vaughn gets injured, he won't be able to go into Dan to heal them.
Right. When I'm talking about, when I'm just talking about Dan's specifics injuries.
Oh yeah, because he can't walk properly with that his toe gone.
So he still has to fight Fossilina and Michael.
And any other forces that they happen to have on hand.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, let's face it, behind the claws, like, that's got to be another armor. It has to be.
Goodness gracious. Oh, man. Poor guy's on borrowed time now.
Yep.
Pretty much.
The only thing he has to do now is kill the claw.
Yep.
That's literally all he can do.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That was quite a cliffhanger right there.
Yep.
So I guess that means we're down to 5 episodes left.
That's right, and since we've been doing 5 apiece, we have 1 more session left.
Oh boy.
Nice one, man.
It's a good time. It's a good thing we did a 6-episode session that one time, otherwise it would have been a little lopsided.
True.
But yeah, so with that in mind, what are you guys thinking of the series so far?
I said this before, but Lenny, you've been holding out on us.
Yeah, just a bit.
Well, I'm glad you guys are liking it. I'm eager to see how you guys react to the next set of things as they occur. Because
All right, Jill,
I'm going to blow my mind.
Yes, and see what happens next. Is I've got a couple of ideas.
You know, I want to think up theories, but I'm enjoying the show so much, I just kind of want to let the show do its thing.
Fair enough. I'll take the same stance.
Oh, fair enough. Well, that in mind, then, any other thoughts or comments before we end this session here?
No, I'm good for now.
All right. Well, then, thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time for the last round of episodes. See you then.
See you later.
Bye, folks.